Meet me now as I am. Hold my heart close to yours. Make me the one I'm here to be and live in me. Möt mig nu som den jag är. Håll mitt hjärta nära dig.
Yeah. You don't look back. Why you keep looking back? Why not you? It's like you don't believe in.
Hello, Mooji.
Hello.
I've come to this retreat for liberation. And you were saying yesterday about peeling. I wish I can be peeled off completely.
Actually, you can peel yourself also. Huh? Only a banana needs peeling. But the consciousness can peel itself. We can work together to do that. You see? Each time you hold on only to that inmost sense, which is not personal. Do it now also, because I am not speaking philosophy, I'm not talking, I'm not in a discussion, really, about it. This is the combination to your own. Cling, cling. It has to be the combination to your own self. Don't listen like I'm teaching something I'm not interested in teaching, or that you are just learning something. It's not trusted here that deeply. But discovering, recognizing, and there's an immediacy about it. This is why satsang has to be a little bit at the edge of your seat. It has to be, it's my turn. Not my turn personally, I have to come to the microphone. Because sometimes somebody comes to the microphone and I'm speaking with you, but I know you are getting it. You are the one, this answer is going there. I feel it, something is going to detonate right here. You see, like that. Sometime like this. Whoever is up for it. Don't let the mind tell you, oh, he's talking to him. Oh, well. Because it happened, no? I put my hand up, Mooji goes, somebody, okay. Don't be waiting. Every conversation is for you. Don't think, he's talking about another subject. It's always the same subject is one. It is consciousness and it is you. Every story is your story. Every opportunity, your opportunity, like that. So this is so for me, then it's alive, you see. It is not myself that makes satsang successful. It is us together. And you come and you say something so powerful. Who in life is coming to say, I've come for liberation? You don't hear it on the high street. You don't hear it in the pubs. Nobody's coming. At your family, your most close place, nobody speak about liberation. No? What's on TV tonight, what you're doing tomorrow. But you come, such a powerful thing, and my heart, inside, outside I'm quite cool about it, but inside, inside I'm quite excited. Look, I've come for liberation. This is something you catch my attention immediately. Then let me see where we go from here. Downhill or what? I want to be peeled away. Again, something very powerful thing. Okay, let's get going. Waste no more time.
Last retreat, I remember after you said you actually don't really even exist. I was going around and saying, he said I don't exist. I can't believe it. And then I said, I caught you. So it's because you believe you exist. It's because you believe it.
Yes.
That you can't believe it. And what I am at, and about which I would need confirmation from you, is I think I can see when I go into the person with all its feelings and story and identify, sort of forget, then I go back to presence, and presence is not personal. I can stay in this presence, and sometimes I go back into the person, and there's somebody seeing both of them.
Why somebody? Why is it a somebody?
This somebody is me.
Yeah, okay.
It's a real me. But
Okay. Now, beautiful point. The real me, whatever that you may call it, sees both these extremes. It is seeing any extreme. It's seeing anything that's happening. Seen. Okay. But don't pay any more attention to what is coming up to be seen now, because whether it's a hand or a cloud or an angel, it is still the same. It is still an object in your consciousness. So don't go further now. The seer of this. Bring your attention back into just the seer. What is the seer like? Be the seer. Feel the seer. Don't imagine the seer. Does the seer, as you call the seer, is it depending on something to be seen?
No.
You see. Is it moving about? Is it growing? Does it have a shape? This is your questions now.
No, this is my main question. Is I want a confirmation if something mental is fooling me, or is this it? Because I just don't see anything really.
Yes.
I go in a state which is just not even exciting. It has a sort of quiet joy inside.
Yes.
And doesn't understand anything.
Yeah.
And it just would. It is present everywhere and every time.
Yes.
And I feel it is the right thing, but I want a confirmation on this.
Yes. And you, what is your relation to that? Is there you and that? Let's close down now, because we are here. We don't have one more step to go, nowhere to go. Here now. You are somehow saying this. There is just this. It's like an empty space. There's no object. It's not an object. It's not. It doesn't know anything. And I want to know if this is it. And then I ask, who are you who want to know? So let's slow down now, all together. I want to know if this is it. So this it, if there is I and it, there's a duality still for a moment. I want to know if this is it. And if it is it, I will accept it. Or what? What is I?
No, actually, it doesn't even have a question.
Yes. No, I know it doesn't have a question, but you, who are you? Who seem to have a question?
In that state, I don't have a question.
Yes, but who are you?
It's similar to sleep. There's nothing inside.
Yeah, yes.
Except this joy. But as I said before, maybe there is a doubt, or this doubt also I can drop. That's
Yes,
where
the doubt is for who? Let's slow down. It's very nice. The doubt is for who? There is this. There is this. You're not. Are you looking when you speak of this? Are you looking at a shape? Are you speaking from memory, or are you speaking directly now?
No, I'm speaking from the state.
Yes. Okay.
I think the doubt comes from the person. Why can I believe so easily in this person?
Yes. Find out who I is. Now.
I is watching this.
Yes. As what are you watching?
As that state.
But you say this state doesn't know anything.
Well, it's the only one that knows everything, but it doesn't know anything.
Yes. Yes.
There's no concept.
For whom is the doubt? Is not doubt another phenomenon that you left outside? For whom? And the one who is a doubter? Who is the doubter, you see? Can the doubter be seen also?
Yes, the doubter in the person can be seen.
Yes, yes. And who is interested in seeing them?
The doubter itself.
It's a very subtle thing, you see? It's a very, very subtle thing. You come to the place where there's no duality, there is just... It's like you're looking introspectively, but your eyes are not landing on any object. Your eyes are landing in your own introspection itself. And it is only confirming that there is just this. There's the sense of the I as the I am itself. The sense I is the I am itself. It is almost like, sometimes I refer to it as the lens of the Absolute, through which the manifest world is perceived. But it's not just like some inert lens. It is the womb of all perceiving. This sense I is looking, you see. But it is one with, at the same time, that.
So it's not the mind fooling.
No. If you allow the mind to come here, because mind also arises from the same source. The mind can come and live in the very pillowcase of God. It will be there, you see. But in this, as this, it is not. Because there is no duality here. Nothing, no concept can survive here. Concepts are seen. Whatever is seen, it belongs to the ephemeral, to the passing, to the momentary. Even the sense I am is phenomenal to this. Please hear me in your heart what I'm speaking. Even the greatness, the holy sense I am, is phenomenal to this. Itself is seen. This is the unspeakable. The mind cannot measure it. Anything the mind has to say about it is imagination only. Earlier I say, don't position yourself in front of consciousness. Be also behind consciousness. If you position yourself in front of consciousness, you'll feel like a puppet being blown by the wind. You can only be in front of consciousness at the body-mind level. The functioning of the body-mind is in front of the consciousness. The consciousness is what you are witnessing out of this. You see, when I say even the witnessing, even the witness is witnessed by what? Then I say that you are behind the consciousness also. It is subtle. You cannot use your logical mind alone. Or your mystical mind you may use. But your logical mind will become confused. Your intuitive mind, your intuitive self, understand these things. But not mathematically. Not like that. It is just a sense. It is your sense. Your greatest power are sensed. Not solid. They're not things you can keep. It is just a sense and it's fresh. Then also, can I stay here? For the moment I can say yes. Just a little bit I say, yes, you can stay here. But the you itself is illusory. Nevertheless, it has to take this instruction, stay here. The you itself is only your attention. But it has been so habituated to be identified with you, the self, that when you say, can I stay here? I see it as attention. Can I bring my attention here? Your attention simply comes back to you. You are the consciousness. You are the very source of the consciousness itself. I hope I have not gone past you in this. It is so deliciously clear. This is. If this is referred to as a phenomenon, then it will become an object, and you'll also become like object, trying to be there. This is an illusion. You are that, or that alone is, you see. And it doesn't suffer from comings and goings. It is not waiting for you. All this is in the mind of the relative realm. Having found that, then your mind will not trouble you. You will just be a sort of a witness to all that is arising, and by witness I don't mean an interested witness. You're not interested in witnessing. It's not like you're watching a movie. Casually, you notice the world. But nothing binds you.
Sometimes the thought comes that it's strange that it's not so phenomenically, and maybe it should have been much more, or maybe it's already a certain time I'm knowing these things. And another thing is when I reside into this state and I'm not distracted, if another thing happens, I don't know if it is a phenomenon, because it's an absence even of this consciousness of being the witness. It's as if it is even more blank state, and
Yes.
my breath stops. And then I see this, and I get out of this. Sort of part of me is scared of this, but I understand it is a phenomenon.
It is a phenomenon, and don't buy it. Don't buy it, because this you begin to see the extremes of the mind's manifestation. If you purchase that, if you go here, you will stop breathing, and you buy into this, then you will not complete your seeing. You see why? Because it has planted the seed of fear in you. If you go beyond consciousness, you'll forget to breathe. Are you remembering to breathe now? So something is there. Or it may just say your breath will be cut. You find a little, and you think, and then in the thought comes, you see, look, you're lucky this time. Another few moments, we'll be carrying you out. And then, I got to be watchful, I better not go so far. Watch these things, because they happen like this. They're not a truth. But somehow it can arise like that. Isn't it amazing that such a power exists inside? You think, but why? I thought everything should be helping me to be free. And then something shows up like this, you see. But it's only phenomenal, and you see it. Then your attitude should be, okay, do what you will, but I stay here. Will you see?
Just to be.
Yes. To be without even the word spoken, without even the thought to be. You are. The words may only confirm, maybe for the joy of hearing them unto yourself, or to confirm them in front of another. Otherwise, you already are, even before the thought I am arise.
And actually, I don't understand very often when I'm just being the words, the meaning of the words.
Yeah.
I feel much lighter. I can, if I want, go back, but
I don't understand. Clarify again.
In this state of being,
Yeah.
I sort of lose understanding of the meanings.
Yes. Meanings generally of
Yes.
meanings. It's
Yes.
okay. It is okay. It's the best time to forget everything. You don't have to remember. And then you see how life flows without knowledge. You see. Because we have a tremendous trust for knowledge. We give tremendous value for the acquired knowledge. But spontaneous knowledge we know nothing of. We study a lot of things to keep a lot of data in the mind that is not of any service to the true. This is why the people are so mystified by one who seems completely empty, and yet this spontaneous response comes from the depth without any preparation or any plans or anything. And they're not attached to it also. And not just in dialogues like this, with almost anything. It's almost you're unconcerned. But don't try and hold your identity and understand this. Offer your identity up at the shrine of emptiness. and step inside the experience, the non-dual experience. But what is there to understand? All understanding is only to bring you here. They deliver you here. Then they say, ciao. You don't need them. What would you need to learn? Then you find, I know nothing, and yet something happens, and somehow response happens. Isn't it amazing? For those of you who have had the beautiful opportunity of recognizing that. Knowing nothing, and yet nothing is missing. In the moment, somehow life answers life. Life responds to life. And not a person responds to life. It is all one. Very good.
Meet me now as I am. Hold my heart close to yours. Make me the one I'm here to be and live in me. Møt meg nu som den jag är. Håll mitt hjärta nära dig. Gör mig till den jag ska bli. Och liv i mig. Möt mig nu som den jag är. Håll mitt hjärta nära dig. Gör mig till den jag ska bli. Och liv i mig. Möt mig nu som den